where this thing picks up. Takes it a minute,
10 seconds, not a minute. 10 whole segundos.
10 seconds passed.
Hey,
It's still
Kevin,
there.
you forgot your whiskey.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
I'm gonna blame mine on that one.
He was like, "Hey, your whiskey's on the counter whenever you're ready." And
Nah,
you're like,
I would never forget
that's
that.
fine. That's great. Yeah.
I didn't forget that. I
Yes,
even
you
looked
did.
at it and
Wow.
stood by it while I was eating a sandwich.
Oh man, that's funny.
Thank you. Look, a fresh delivery of booze has been placed in front of me. It's wonderful. Back to you, Casey.
Kevin's an alcoholic.
No, I'm not. It's a
Kevin's an
government issued addiction. We all know this. I'm fine.
Oh,
back up again.
well,
Here we go.
There's some adjustments that need to be made.
Isn't there always adjustments to some of them? That is true.
Yeah.
I could have sat there earlier.
We should
but
get you
we
like a
didn't do
little
that.
mannequin dude that just kind of sits in the chair for you, and you can just put him there. And then that way you're just like, boom, mannequin looks good. I'll look good.
We got to get one that's surprised.
Oh, oh no.
They caught me.
What is it, like the Robin Williams mannequin? Oh no, look out. Oh, look out now.
I'll put it back over there.
How dare you, sir?
Well, I thought I was getting ready to go over there. I don't want a Christian looking at him anymore that way.
Who? Me, Casey.
And he keeps talking about everybody missing squat day. He's staring at people's asses.
Missing what day?
That was your butt he was tearing up.
I know. Don't want to give him a chance to tear up his.
Oh, missing leg day.
Oh, look at
If
that. My
there's
light's tweaking out.
Anyone that doesn't miss leg day, it's lame.
I don't
Yeah.
miss leg.
Fuck leg day.
I pedaled today. I did like a 45-minute zone 3 pedal.
Jesus.
And I went to the driving range and only hit wedges and woods because that's all I have right now.
No driver?
No, it's in the woods. I had a driver. I hit driver.
Oh.
Embarrassing.
I think driver is its own category. It can't be in the wood category.
It is, though. It's a one wood.
That's no.
Yeah.
Disallowed.
It's facts.
Disallowed.
It's factually accurate.
I
It's a little
didn't
high.
remember reading that in the little red book, so I feel like that's a lie.
I bet he references a one wood in there somewhere.
Well, yeah, but that's a wood.
The one wood. That's
Yeah.
the driver.
No.
That's the driver.
No. We have advanced the technology of the driver so much more. It is out of the wood category.
That is true.
Now we're at the part where Lane gets up to beat me. It's that. I think you got a good headspace. It's a good angle.
Yeah, I feel like that's all right.
Yeah, I think you do
We're gonna
good.
work with that. I needed to zoom it in. It was a little
far.
wide.
Little wide. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, Casey.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Welcome to the Big Ash live stream.
Consequently.
Tonight, I have almost no topics to talk about.
That's fine.
So we're going to talk about bourbon and cigars. Kevin's going to convince us that both he and his filthy trash cigar are Irish.
Wait, what is it?
What do you think it is?
You don't know what he picked?
The filthy hooligan?
It is a filthy hooligan.
I
This is
thought
what-
we were going to do that.
This is what you guys are going to be reviewing tonight, buddy.
I would never do that. But apparently the gloves have now come off, which means that the category of pain has been opened.
It seems like it at this
You have
point.
just checked in. To
We
a
are
pain
going to
hotel.
decide
Mhm.
if this is a good cigar or dirty marketing trash from Alec Bradley.
Okay, but it would have to not have Claro in it for it to be good. So,
But it does.
yeah. So obviously the answer is it's not good.
No, this is my
Fair enough.
assumption. I feel like I'm going to be the American judge again. I'm
you
not going to
fuck.
score it well.
You made bad decisions. Jesus
It was,
Christ.
look, St. Patrick's Day is Tuesday. Like, well, if we're ever going to review this, it's going to be now.
And I've gone dark.
The light?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's got that little prong issue, I think, maybe.
Is it the tape thing?
Yeah, it might need to be fidgeted.
Okay, I'll get up and mess with it.
Fiddled
You guys
a little
can stay
bit.
there.
He's going to do it.
Good. He
What
can-
else is to talk about? F1 is boring and slow.
It was good for the first half.
The first third.
The first half.
Third.
Half.
No. After 20 laps, it was pretty bad.
There was some proper
30
good
laps.
middle range stuff going on. It was good.
There wasn't.
It was entertaining.
Once Verstappen drove through the pack to get to 6th, that was basically the end of the excitement for the race.
No, once they lapped all but 7 cars, that was the end of the excitement for the race.
It's going to be bad.
Christian, how you doing?
Christian.
I keep telling him it needs to be man of culture. I feel like there's only one in this
Well,
conversation.
maybe he has multiple personality disorders, so there's men. It's plural.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah, see?
Far be it for me to badmouth people's mental disorders. Christian found a bourbon I've never heard of, Austin 121 or something.
Hang on. There's a question on the floor.
Well,
Speaker.
I
Okay.
can't see it through the camera. So read the question through the phone.
Christian says that he would like to ask us in regarding to auto racing out there in Arlington where the Cowboys die. They are having the IndyCar Grand Prix in Arlington. Do you think it's worth going to?
How much are the tickets?
That's a solid question. How much is this?
I mean, if I could get in for
experience?
less than like $200 a person, I'd be interested.
Like
Mhm.
a lot of racing is fun, so it doesn't really matter what it is, but price wise, yeah.
NASCAR is fun because it's easy to see the whole track from the seats.
Yes.
It's pretty easy to be like, oh, look, there they are over there. Cool, let's drink a Budweiser while we wait for them to come back. Oh, look, here they've come around again. Let us proceed to drink more Budweiser. We'll be okay. Oh, look, there they Oh, they crashed on the far side. I wish they'd crashed over here, but they crashed on the far side. Indy's like, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. He's on that turn. Where'd he go?
Hey, did you guys know that this is our 150th episode of this misadventure?
150 episodes?
I can't believe we've actually been doing it
Holy
that long.
crap.
I know, way
That's-
too long.
But that's not including all our
Yeah,
other episodes, right?
Technically, too, there's some
We have deleted some.
we have removed it. some.
Those are
Yes.
serious misadventures. This is just a common misadventure.
Okay, so 150 on the proper direction, not the
Those are our black book
experimental
videos.
division.
Yeah, 150 that aren't going to get us in serious trouble later in life, so we deleted them.
Fair. That's fair. That's true. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I think YouTube was just like, hey, it's your 3rd year birthday, like a couple days ago or something.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like, wow, 3 years. Oh shit. Wow. Christian's been with us not since the beginning.
Pretty early, though.
More of like the rebirth, I think.
After the first time he came into the shop, I think.
Yeah, I think that was it. So
he said he started around episode 30, 40
wow. So that's hey, that's,
when he came out to visit,
yeah.
Yeah, he came out
Yeah,
and we
was
put him
like-
through a little bourbon flight.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah. and then he got hooked.
I every now and then I do get people walking by like, hey, you guys do a podcast in here? And I was like, yes, we do.
Yeah.
I don't know you. Cool.
Sometimes, yes.
It's getting out there, boys. It's getting out there.
Spread the word, guys.
The problem is we do it for cigars
Mm,
and whiskey.
mhm.
Yeah.
Like we're age limited right out of the gate.
Yes.
Age limited, content banned. I mean, we are really doing it in the hardest category you could possibly.
And
do
we're
it
just
one.
not that interesting.
I think we're interesting. It's fun. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. We weren't interested. Let's be fair.
Bourbons,
true.
wait, bourbons tonight.
Yes.
Bourbon number 1,
Yes.
Weller Antique.
Never heard of it.
Never had it. It's the one Weller I've not had.
It's right next to you.
Yeah, it's right next to me. Haven't tried it yet. The mystery bourbon number 2, obviously. Bourbon number 3 is the new faux purple top from Willet. So
Never-
purple tops from Willet are anywhere from 300 to 800 on the shelf. They're all like super limited, a lot of single barrel stuff,
Mm,
right? They might all be single barrels for that matter.
mm.
There's one at Rayleigh's right now for $5. I'm like, every time I walk in there, it's like, you ready? I'm like, yeah.
No.
No, that
So Willet, much like they have their estate 4-year rye that's overpriced for a 4-year rye, they now have a small batch purple top,
oh, nice.
which was $70, and it's becoming pretty available. Like I don't think it's going to be impossibly hard to find.
Fair.
They're going to run out and be gone for 3 or 4 weeks, and they'll get another shipment or whatever. But it's not going to be terribly difficult to come across.
But is it secondhand if it's already 3 to 8 on shelves?
Not this.
Oh.
No. The regular purple tops.
Yeah.
Which, depending on the purple top, could go for ridiculous amounts on the secondary market.
Ooh.
Christian also just picked up a Weller Antique.
Oh yeah.
Yes, apparently he got it at the same time. He got the Austin 121, and he paid $100 for it.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not terrible for Weller.
No.
Yeah, especially an antique.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good price.
It's about right. I mean, he's got Kevin at Minden has it for. I don't know if he's selling. I think he's selling it for. No, he's selling it for 140, 139.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. It's Weller. It's becoming more available, thankfully, but it's still
It is starting to pop up more.
got a
and
ton
more.
of cachet to it.
cachet.
You're like, I need the Weller.
Oh, it's got that following.
Yeah.
It's not
Right.
bad.
The
I mean, it's weeded, so it's going to be a little bit funky with cigars.
There's a funky note because of the cigar. I know
Yeah.
that, but other than that,
so
holds up for
is
the
it
most part.
107 proof? Is that what they call it? The 107?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no
Well, their
special-
full proof is only like 114, 115 ish. I think it's 114.
Yeah, that sounds. I think that sounds right.
that's the
'Cause
highest.
The
Weller.
12 is like 102, right?
No, it's like 90.
Is it that low? Because I know the
It's in fact, it might not even be 90. It might be 86.
because the special reserve is 90. I know that.
Is it? I don't think it is.
The green bottle?
Yeah.
I think it's 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
The single barrel is
Oh yeah, that's got that.
100
yeah.
proof. The CYPB is 95 proof.
And the Millennium is too expensive, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Someone finally bought it for $4
What?
grand.
It's no longer
Ooh.
there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Someone lost a bet.
Definitely.
There must have been ultras on the line.
But I mean, there's
Oh, that's good.
there's
Well, that's legitimately $4 grand was less than wholesale.
No, I mean
Ooh.
it's been chiseling its way down. in
Rayleigh's
price.
paid more for that than they
That's-
sold it for. They lost money on it.
Oh man.
wow.
Now I just need that rabbit hole to drop down for that
Oh, the
Oh yeah,
rabbit hole Ambarana, the
Yeah.
$1,000 Ambarana.
$1,000. I'm like, no,
no Ambarana's worth 1,000.
not $1,000.
This I wanted to put another weeded in here because you really have to compare weeded to weeded with cigars because that funky note that develops.
Yeah,
So I think it's going to lose in this flight.
to the non. Should we put a little like category for mystery wheats, or would that be
No,
too
because we don't have
specific?
that many of them.
It'd be too specific. Yeah. All right.
Wait, so this is the mystery whiskey in the middle, right?
I think we
Yes.
could have a finished bourbon category in our
Somebody
mystery.
forgot to give me the bottle
Oh, it's
somewhere.
yeah. It's around somewhere.
Daylight savings really fucked us. Just throwing us all off.
It was kind of sharp.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's got a good flavor profile, but it's a little sharp.
So you don't got anything? You don't talk about some silly stuff?
Oh, we're going to talk about Gallo and Gallo buying 4 Roses a little bit, but that's
Oh.
just kind of bourbon talk.
Okay.
We'll probably do the cigars at the
Well, then I would like your opinion about
On?
something.
On what?
All right, let's be fair. People in California
You already started off rough.
are squirrely
are
as fuck.
a special breed of people.
Yeah.
If I'm being fair.
That's one way to say it.
Did you see the article today about the FBI report
Oh, to
that possibly
be ready for drone attacks from Iran
Yes,
in
that-
California?
Iran is going to send drones and attack California? Now, this came out on an FBI brief. I don't think people realize this. I'm pretty sure there's a weekly FBI brief to warn the people of California about, not just drone strikes, but like, let's be fair. You're on the Pacific Ocean. Like, we need to be warned that maybe one day North Korea will get it right and they'll hit us. Because let's be fair, if it's going to go the distance, it's just going to make it to the ocean beachfront property of Newport Beach.
It's also
not gonna go
it's
anywhere
also
else.
California. They're annoying. One.
Yeah,
And I was born in California, so were you.
yeah, I was.
They're
yes.
annoying.
Yeah.
I was not.
They're the 5th largest economy in the world.
Yep,
So there's a lot of targets.
yep.
And they're annoying.
Yes. So I imagine this brief again comes out like every week.
Listen, there were political points to be earned by making the brief public.
Yeah, well,
And then Gavin Newsom come out and be like, no, but it's okay. We're prepared. So he can look like
so
the guy.
He can look cool.
Yeah.
Because it's election season.
He gets some like defense swagger without being part of the federal government. Sort of. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah. Because let's be fair, the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara not a month ago, right?
Would have been a perfect
If you
time.
don't think the FBI brief about terrorism and possible accidents happening during the largest sports televised event of all time, if you don't think there was a brief for that, come on. Like, what are we doing here? People can't be that dumb to be like, oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I don't know if they're that. Oh, you're holding a lighter. Like, are you holding your microphone cable? No, it's a lighter.
I'm holding my microphone cable.
That's how you can
Out
still
of
hear
anger because I want to start strangling Californians.
I mean, it was something for them to talk about. They thought they could get a couple political points.
That shows you how slow it is right now.
Make Trump look bad.
For that to come. You know what though? On that make look Trump bad. Did you happen to catch the Jesse Jackson memorial service?
No, but I did catch Jesse Jackson's son bad-mouthing everybody.
Well, that would be because a couple days before that, his son comes out and puts out a very nice, like, hey, I know all these people are coming, like, you know, showing your support for my father. Like, it's really cool. Leave your politics at home.
Yeah.
That was his one request, was to, like, please do not use this as a platform. 4 of the previous Democratic leaders all made speeches about politics.
I had 3. Who was the 4th?
Well, what are your 3?
It was Biden, Obama, and Clinton.
And Kamala.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, James tried to convince me. Hold on, side
Yes.
note. James and Wanda tried to convince me that she wasn't running. I'm like, you are fucking crazy. She's been running for 4 months now.
Oh, and from the way that she spoke, she did a lot of the, like, I was right. I told you this was going to happen. This is what they're doing. You know, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure there's a picture of Jesse Jackson with Donald Trump in a very friendly manner at one of those, like, dinners they went to back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's a shame that Trump didn't go and just pay homage to Jesse Jackson. Like, if he had just gone and said nothing political and just been like, you know, I had the privilege to meet him a couple of times for some dinners that we did. He was a wonderful guy and he'll be very missed. If he had just gone up and done that, it would have been the funniest, greatest. Like, if I was running as a Republican, I would have done that. I would have gone with no politics in mind and just spoke about the man, because that's all you should be doing at a memorial, at a remembrance for someone, is to speak about the man, right? And tell a story about the person, not use it as a platform to be like, I told you the right was gonna do this. It was so terrible. It's so cringy to watch. Like, there's like a highlight of each one of them coming up, and like the moment they go into like political speech, and you're just like, this is the cringiest moment ever. And then Jesse Jackson's son afterwards just fucking laid into them and was like, I fucking asked you people not to do that shit, and you just did it. And I would be pissed if I was him.
I mean, I think he was. I mean, he didn't just badmouth them talking about politics. He came out. It was like, you guys barely knew him. Like, you were afraid of him in political situations. You didn't want anything to do with him.
Yeah, again, that's the thing, right? Like, like, first of all, I don't think I've seen pictures of him with a lot of these people in a friendly manner, because he was running against most of them for some kind of issue, and he would come out and totally destroy them. Like, he was a very good speaker.
He was a good speaker.
I thought that was just so funny to watch. I was just like, wow, this is where we are right now. This is the point where we've gotten to now, where the left is just so blind to think they could do that.
I don't think both sides are.
No, they
different
are.
reasons.
They are. But It's more like that's a big no. Like to have that come out when they're
Well, I mean,
when the
conveniently,
sun.
3 of their political careers are dead.
True.
The 4th one's political career never really happened.
This is true. This is true.
I see absolutely no avenue to her becoming president.
No, I don't think so either.
I saw headlines.
Newsom's got a better chance.
Her like Kamala AOC on the ticket. I'm like, that's.
Oh.
I watched AOC try to answer questions about Israel. I don't generally like ad hominem attacks, like personal attacks against people.
Yes.
But her understanding of foreign affairs to be running for the office of president or vice president
Terrifying.
is tragically deficient.
Terrifying.
It's bad.
Yeah. No, it is. But going back to the drone thing, if you think a drone can make it that far without us knowing that it's coming that far, you're outside your mind.
Well, they would launch it locally. It'd be a sleeper cell.
For sure.
Fair. That's fair. But there's a lot of rednecks right now that have those like net guns and they're just shooting drones out of the sky. Like there's a lot of people who are like, fuck, get them drones off my property.
Apparently we're developing an actual drone defense system. Like I don't know what it is. It's effectively an EMP. It screws up their communication, something. The Leonidas system, because of course.
Yes, well, of course. I like the the Ukrainian method. Have you seen this?
The guy shot at it with a shotgun?
No, it's better than that. So apparently, all of the drones that are being used against Ukrainians come from China.
Okay. Oh, the QR code thing? Is that real, though?
The QR code
Is that real?
I hope to God it is, because that's hilarious.
If it is, it's amazing.
If I mean, here's the thing. If they're mass producing them quickly enough, that's probably a software flaw. So it's possible that it is happening.
Yeah,
But that was hilarious.
What exactly is the QR thing?
There's a video of a guy he's got some sort of armored vehicle. I don't know what it is.
It looks kind of like a Bradley, like a cheap Ukrainian Bradley.
And he covers it with QR codes. The theory being that the Chinese chips are programmed to automatically scan QR codes and start shopping start searching for recommendations on Temu.
So this Bradley is covered with Temu QR code camouflage. And apparently when the drone looks at it, it gets to a point where it then scans the QR code, completely rewrites its software, and then just goes straight to Temu. What I imagine would be funnier is if you could program it to shop for like little toy tanks, and then it's just looking for them. It's probably AI. If we're being fair, AI is getting pretty good. So it's probably AI. But I was like, there's a little part of me that was just like, please let that be a real thing. Like that just makes the Ukrainian war that much funnier. Like I know people are dying, but fuck, that's hilarious.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
And no, that farmer dude capping drones, that's pretty impressive too, though. But it's just like skeet shooting for him, so he's fine.
Yeah, right. It's fucking squirrely.
So we got a question from Christian. It says, in the spirit of early conversation, I keep watching podcasts talking about general erosion of quality across many different brands and distilleries. Like, who is not effing up the product? Who actually is improving their product and trending upwards right now?
In bourbon?
Yeah.
Or in general.
I would say
Guess in bourbon.
Bardstown. Four Roses.
Yeah.
And not that I'm a huge fan of their flavor profile or their marketing, but their juice has been pretty consistent across the board. Their LEs are routinely in like the top 5 of the year for everybody. They're just marketed terribly. And Bardstown's just been making like really solid gains. New Riff is doing a very good job. Jack Daniels is still smoking everyone.
Fair.
After that, I think the Elijah Craig barrel proof stuff. So like the Old Fitz 7-year bottled and bond they put out to match up with the Heaven Hill bottled and bond.
Yeah.
That plus the Larceny barrel proofs, the Elijah Craig barrel proofs, the Elijah Craig barrel picks. They're a little bit younger, but the juice is still really good. And they've picked it up over the last they went down about 24 months ago, and they've started to come back up a little bit. They're scoring pretty well. Sazerac and Buffalo Trace just continue to shit the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Barton, which is part of Sazerac, their product has fallen off a fucking cliff. Who else is out there? Who am I with? Jim Beam. Jim Beam has a problem though, in that people just don't like their flavor profile. Like you either, and I'm not talking about like the Jim Beam, like the white label.
Yeah.
Like Booker's, Baker's, they're limiteds, and they've had a couple of really good limiteds the last 8 months.
Yeah.
They've missed on a couple. They do a bowling pin bottle, which is a throwback to like bowling leagues in the 80s that they did a bowling pin bottle for. And those have just been terrible for the price.
What's the bottle?
But Booker's, like some people just don't like the Booker's flavor profile. Like it's intentionally a nutty whiskey. And there's people that kind of like both. Most people like the more Buffalo Tracy profile with red fruit or like purple fruit, grapes, cherries, red apples, raspberry, blackberry. And that's not what Booker's does.
Right.
Booker's is like peanuts covered in caramel. It's sharp. I mean, I will say it doesn't hang on the palate. Like it's clean, it's viscous, but there's a significant portion of the whiskey drinking population that just don't like that flavor profile at all.
Okay.
But the people that love it, love it. What else? Did I miss anybody? Who else is blowing it?
He said he's heard of various critiques naming 1792, Elijah Craig, Booker's, Stag Jr., and Michter's all have dropped off.
Yeah, so Michter's, see, some of this is that they've dropped off, and some people have grown out of it, and they're blaming the company. Now, I think they're releasing too many Stag Juniors. They've had a couple of duds, but they also still have some phenomenal whiskey out there. Like people were comparing the 25D to the Big Daddy Stag.
Ooh.
So there's like some really good whiskey out there in Stag, but they've had some duds because they were doing one release a year and then 2 releases a year, and now they're up to 4.
Ooh.
And it feels like they're rushing some of them. Elijah Craig kind of has the Jim Beam problem. Now they're taking a lot of heat because the barrel proof used to be at least 12 years. So the small batch, you go back like 10 years, the small batch was Elijah Craig 12 year. Then they took the age statement off that. The barrel proofs were always 12 to 14 years. And then they took that away. Now it's like 10 and a half to almost 12. They did one that was 13, but they're just younger. But they're still very good. Like and they've always been. So Elijah Craig also lives in a place where the batches have distinct profiles. So typically you're either an A, a B, or a C profile person. I typically like the C's a little bit better. Although in the larceny, I've had some really, really good A's too. And the B's are kind of middled. It's like, oh, let's just try and do both flavor profiles in the same whiskey. The B's almost never hit for anybody. So typically you either really like the A releases or you really like the C releases, but it's also one of those where like people sometimes just don't like their profile very much. The Old Fitz decanters from Heaven Hill, same people that do Elijah Craig, have been a disaster. And a lot of them are just, the distillery only red label decanter has been pretty good. The green label decanter, they haven't had a well-reviewed release of the green label decanter in almost 2 years.
Oh.
Maybe longer, maybe 2.5. What else was on there? Who else is getting smoked? Booker's, again, the Jim Beam profile, like there's just a small percentage of the population, and it's well more than enough people to support Jim Beam generally, who love their profile, but the majority of the bourbon world does not like the Jim Beam profile.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I feel like Booker's.
But Booker's is all like oily, viscous, coat your palate. I mean, they'll do 4 Booker's releases a year, and it's always been 4 as far as I know. 3 of them will be good to very good. 1 of them will be a banger.
Yeah, but sometimes they also kind of fall flat.
But you also have to like the profile. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Well, like this, okay, so like this Weller Antique that I'm drinking, right? Yeah. Super viscous, red apple. Like, it's clearly very quality whiskey. Not very good with a cigar. It's mid with a cigar.
Fair.
But I can tell you, like, a lot of caramel, a lot of red fruit, good proof, good viscosity. It's quality whiskey. It's quality whiskey in a very specific, in a situation that doesn't involve these.
Fair.
But Barton, so 1792 is Barton.
Yeah.
And Barton is like a lot of Sazerac products. Barton probably being at the top of the list are just fucking falling off a cliff for cash grabs.
It'll correct itself though.
I mean, I'm about done chase. Like I get all of the allocations at work.
Yeah.
And I think I bought maybe half of them this month.
Oh.
The other half aren't even going on my shelf.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I mean, the Travelers is just getting smoked in reviews. It's a disaster. Obviously, we talked about the early time spot and bond that they just ruined, like just wrecked it after Brown Foreman, which is Jack Daniels, like built it up into this amazing value bottle. It was like $22 for a liter, and it was punching like a $60 bottle.
Oh wow. So I saw a Bardstown. You were talking about them. It said double disco or something like that. It was down there at Kevin's. I should have taken
Oh,
a
at
picture.
1792?
No, it was
It
Bardstown.
was Bardstown.
Bardstown.
Yeah.
Oh, Bardstown. Which one was it?
It was like double disco series or something like that.
Oh, no, it's the Disco 13, the silver band.
Yeah.
It's Disco 13. It's double barreled.
Okay.
Oh, isn't the 13's good or is it 12?
12 was amazing.
Yeah,
11
okay.
was amazing. 13 is
Iffy.
good, shading slightly better than good,
Okay.
Okay.
but not worth $150.
No,
Fair.
That's a bit punchy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I can get for that price that are going to be better than the Disco.
There's a couple.
And then
things.
there's a couple they released that are suffering the profile problem. Like there's one they released, Ferrand. It's a cognac finish, and the people that like it love it. Like will have it in their whiskey of the year. The people that don't like it think it's just awful.
Christian says, I've heard E.H. Taylor and George T. Stagg have seemingly all maintained or improved.
Yeah. The E.H. Taylor seems to be consistent across the board. I mean, I've been buying their barrel proofs now for like 5 years, and you'll get some that are better than others, which is to say you'll get some that meet the profile you're looking for more than others do.
Mhm.
But I've never had a bad one.
Fair. I mean,
Most of them we've had has been pretty damn good.
yeah, I don't think we've come across a bad one.
Yeah, the only E.H. Taylor that got smoked was the one they put in BTEC, and I think it's just because people were expecting more. I mean, it's tough when you've got a bottle that sells for, you'll see it on the shelf for $250 to $300, and it immediately on secondary was almost $5K.
Ooh.
And then, it's not, and so it's still good, but it certainly doesn't live up to $5K. So people start to punish it. Now secondary on it's like $800 to $1,200.
Well, so there's that aspect too, right? Like, are some of these bottles decent? They're just getting so abused on the secondary market that they sort of kind of get review bombed.
Yeah, that happens for sure.
Right.
Well,
I
I
mean,
think
so-
that's one of Stag Junior's problems.
Yeah.
Generally.
Right. Like, I mean, because you guys drank a lot more Stag than I have, but we all appreciate Stag for what it is.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, I've never had a bad Stag, a bad Big Daddy Stag ever.
but here's the thing, like, if you don't know too much, but you hear really good things about Stag, and you get one on secondary for $2,000, and it's not $2,000 worth like whiskey, you're gonna be like, oh, this is just terrible. They're falling off a lot. This is so shit.
You also get, and this is especially true for the barrel proofs, right? You get these people. Well, and I was guilty of doing this to Christian when like that one Stag, like the Stag Junior,
Yeah.
right? If you haven't acclimated your palate to barrel proof, it doesn't matter how good the whiskey is. You're not going to enjoy it.
It's just going to be hot.
I mean, that's wine's the same way.
Cigars are the same way.
Yeah, I mean, anything that requires like specialty construction, right, or sort of niche construction, right, that has requirements for you to like break it down and appreciate it. One, we're all going to think differently because we all have different palates. So like, it's never going to be the same product twice.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, we could smoke 2 cigars out of the same box, and it's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
Each time, right? So I think part of that too comes from people being like, well, it just wasn't that good. It's like, it wasn't that good for you. If you don't want it, give it to someone who will appreciate it.
That is true.
And then don't write a Karen review about it. Just go look for something that's in your fucking palate profile.
I mean, people are just trying.
Girl.
People are just trying to listen when they do a negative review over a bottle they paid too much for. They're just trying to get some vindication for the overpayment, for their seemingly overpayment, right? Like they need that
Yeah.
emotional vindication. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean but it's anything that has that sort of secondary high priced market. Like you're going to get disappointed by something, even if you're a fan of it.
Dude,
True.
this Willet Purple Top, super.
I have not.
It's nice.
You like it?
I do.
I think it's a little
youthful,
youthy.
but it's youthy, yes, but I do like it.
I mean, a lot of caramel. There's a little bit of like apricot in there. It's not really red fruit. It's like stone fruit.
I think the stone fruit stands out in it when you drink it.
It's a little nutty. There's a hint of nutty. Good viscosity.
Yeah.
The proof is balanced in there too.
He also said Ambrana aged whiskeys is making a surge, so Lane is excited for that.
Fucking hell.
Excellent.
I haven't seen as many of them as I did 18 months ago.
That is
no,
true.
I mean, let's be fair. When it first kind of made our radar, it was abundant, and now, like,
Well-
I can't find the RD1 regular anywhere.
I can still find it if I want it.
But I like the places I used to be able to see it everywhere. It's not there.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been at Total Wine for a while. It hasn't been at Rayleigh's, like in Galena. It hasn't been the Rayleigh's up here. Usually they had like a few bottles floating around. They're not floating around.
Well, conveniently, you've got a stockpile.
I do have a stockpile.
Minden
so I'm
doesn't
good.
have any.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for it at the barrels
I
for
think
one.
Total Wine still has the Dark Arts one, which is really good. It's just a little too pricey for my liking.
Well, there's also a problem with Ambrana, and
Is
that it's endangered wood.
And it's really hard to get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this tree is endangered. Yeah, but it makes one hell of a barrel.
Well,
for
and this is part of the
booze.
problem generally with liquor companies, right? It's what I was talking about before with growth. Like people are chasing growth in companies to an unreasonable level.
Yeah.
So they're trying to expand their portfolio beyond the regular whiskey drinker, and their quality is suffering.
Fair. That's fair. Cracking my antique now.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's the best whiskey of the three for quality in this lineup. It's not the best flavor profile with a cigar,
No.
Fair.
but it is very good. Like it's quality whiskey. Viscous, some red apple in there, a lot of caramel.
Try this purple top here.
There's a lot of
Ooh.
red apple in
Automatically, the nose on the Willet is my favorite.
there. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
with the cigar, number 2 is probably the best in my mind.
Yeah, I mean,
But the Willer's up there.
if you go from 2 to the Willet, the 2 is so much more sharp.
The 2 is very sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just kind of kills the Willet, but I think the Willet by itself would hold up cigars and be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a problem there. That's actually really good. I'm glad you picked that up, Lane. That's good. It's a good bottle. It's tasty.
Did you tell Christian the secret about mixing those two? If he has the other one?
Oh, the recipe's on there. Come on. It's
Oh, for
online.
sure.
No, you got to look it up.
Yeah, anybody can figure it out.
It's really easy to just Google Baby Pappy.
That's like
I
saying,
think it's 1/3 or 40% 12-year and 60% or 2/3 antique.
Oh, okay. Well, so there you go.
That's your Baby Pappy recipe.
Do you also want to reveal the 11 herbs and spices, maybe? Just kidding. Any other secrets you'd like to divulge, Senator?
No, but I will text Christian. We're not going to put it on here. I will text Christian the codes that I was texting you guys earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't put
For
those
sure.
out there because
Yeah.
you've already ruined some
I'm
people.
already looking for those now.
Christian, I opened that Camp Nelson pick, the Russell's Camp Nelson private barrel. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. What were the notes you were saying?
I mean, it's a lot of like dark cherry,
Dark cherry,
like a medicinal cherry.
It's a Russell's, so you just have to think
Yeah.
about Russell's.
But it's like got a perfect like spice structure to it. They use more malted barley than most people do.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got some of those like chocolatey cereal notes. Like it's really good.
Okay. Either way we would have chosen is good.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't stand up. I would like to see it against his pick and the 13. It would in no way stand up to the 15. It's not even close. I still need to find a bottle of 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
That 15 is so good.
So good. It's so tasty.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to trade somebody something,
You could acquire one.
right?
We know some people.
All right, my purple top's almost gone.
Well, the good thing we have a whole bottle. You can pour some more.
There's like a hint of the Booker's note in here.
Mm.
Just a hint.
I could get that.
Almost butterscotchy.
Yeah, that candy.
It's better than the other Willet non. So Willet has a bunch of stuff that's not labeled Willet, and it's not very good.
I feel like we
And
had.
they do have a Willet. The Willet pot still is comfortably one of the worst values in bourbon.
Didn't we have a Willet?
We had a
while
pot
back?
still. We had a pot still.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't that good.
No.
No, that's the one that's all copper, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what that means? Pot still, all
Mhm.
copper. Yeah, yeah. That one was gross.
Because what is it? What's that one here?
The finish on this is just a little too bright for me on the back of the tongue.
Really?
I like 2 more than 3.
Mm.
And I think 1 is, I think like here, it's going to go 2, 1, 3 for me. I think 1 is better whiskey,
On its own.
but I got to try it like tomorrow night when I haven't smoked a cigar.
Yeah, you gotta try it before you light up.
That's my same.
I mean, this is the first time I've had 107 and I'm having it with a cigar, which I knew better, but like I wanted to put it on the podcast.
Fair.
But the quality of this, like the proof balance with the viscosity and the oil, is better than the other 2.
What's the whiskey that comes out of Fallon?
Frey Ranch.
Frey Ranch. There we go. They use a pot still and
So they don't.
a
They
tower.
sort of do. It's a combination
Yeah.
still. To my knowledge, it's still the only one that exists in the world. They had it custom built.
Yeah, the combination.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah, because they started off in the pot still and it goes over to the towers.
I mean, listen, in the craft whiskey world, they are slaying it.
That's fair. I mean, that rye was really good.
Oh,
I like the rye. The rye is my
The
favorite.
rye is really.
The-
The other one is not.
the rye's good. They have a couple of other ones that they make. They had like an oatmeal one that wasn't bad.
Yeah, they've got a quad malt. They've got a wheat whiskey. They've got a bunch, and they're all sold in half bottles. You can find them. There's one place that has almost all of them. I'm trying to remember where it is. They're interesting. I've never tried most of them because they're pricey for what they are. It's a 375 for like 60.
I was supposed to say it's a little up there,
Yeah.
but it's it's homegrown. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a claim.
Well, and again, their barrel proof ryes
Better
are some of the best ryes out there.
than that
the
smoke
only-
wagon.
The only bad
Oh.
part is
I don't understand people's affinity for smoke wagon.
you can't tour their property only on Saturdays. So when I went out
Well, it's
there
still
on a,
super family run.
I know,
It's an active farm.
No, I get it, but like I was out there on a Thursday and I was excited to go out there, and then I decided to look up if they were open and it said Saturday, and ruined my day.
Just go out there and lie. Tell them who you are. Fine.
I don't think that's gonna work.
This is why Lane keeps a stack of business cards and fake badges in his car. He can walk in anywhere. He's fine.
Listen, I carry a clipboard, a hard hat.
Listen, I've never had to. Because of the positions I've held in the food and beverage world. If it was food and beverage, I've usually just been able to walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm visiting from wherever," and they're like, "Oh, do you want to taste some stuff and see our facility?" Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be great.
When are we going?
Like I don't even like in wineries when I was doing buying trips in Napa, and it's tightened up in Napa a little
Yeah.
bit because they got annoyed from. Well, they got annoyed. So like, I had a maitre d that worked for me,
Mm.
and he was notorious for showing up to wine tastings hammered, just hammered, and would never like. His deal was if you were giving him free bottles, he'd put you on the menu, and I put an end to that once I realized what was happening. But like the first buyer's trip I went when I swapped properties for the property he worked at, I went down there and I had people look at me and go, "Oh, you're not going to be like so-and-so, are you?" I'm like, "What? Well, tell me. I don't know this yet." And they told me what happened. Like, "No, I'm going to spit. Like, I'm going to go through. I'll give you proper tasting. I'll give you real notes. And if I tell you I'm going to put something on a menu, it's going on the menu. And it's not because you're doing favors for me. It's because I think it's good and it will elevate what I'm building in a restaurant." And for years, like they really enjoyed when I would come down. Because I would give them my like proper notes. I would say, "This is what I think. This is what I think I can move. I love this, but I can't move it. And here's why." Like I was just very honest with them.
Well, it's easy when you have a legend built by Langley, and you can just walk in and build it.
But they do get tired of the people just showing up and getting hammered and then not reciprocating at all. Like
Oh.
when you're on your 4th trip to that winery with, you know, a completely different group of guys every time, and it's just you showing off and getting people drunk, and then you never do anything for them or like put them anywhere. Like if you weren't going to put them on a menu, why'd you show up the second time?
Because you wanted to get drunk.
Free
Yeah.
drinks. Yeah.
Free booze.
That makes sense, though. Okay.
I mean, that's
And I wasn't like a master sommer or anything, but I had a decent enough palate. I was at one winery, and they have their Bordeaux blend wine doesn't use Malbec. It uses Carmenere as their 5th grape, which isn't it might be a Bordeaux grape. I don't think it's a Bordeaux grape, but they use it. It's Napa, so they don't have to follow the rules, right? Really well renowned. They don't have to work to sell their wine at all. They're going to be on almost every high-end steakhouse's list. They're going to sell out through their wine club. Like they're not going to have wine left over at the end of the year unless they're intentionally putting it in their library to store it. But I did a vertical. So a vertical is just multiple vintages, like different years. And I went through and I tasted one, and the guy was pretty engaging. And he's like, "What do you think?" And I started giving him notes. And then I got to, and it was 2011. I got to 2011, and I go, "I really like this, but something's missing." I go, "I'm not getting this, which I was getting in the other ones, and I really appreciate that. Like it gives it some added complexity." He goes, "You being serious right now?" And I go, "Yeah, there's something's missing at 11. Like I don't know what it is, because I didn't go that far in the Somm world."
Yeah.
And he goes, "We had a terrible vintage that year for Carmenere. We didn't use." He goes, "That's what's missing."
You were like, I knew it.
But after that, like he was super willing. Like he started bringing out more super cool shit.
He was like, you passed the test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
He's like, "I like you. You can stay."
He was like, oh, so you've seen Sideways.
Right.
Let me introduce you to some other vintages.
And honestly, like there are so many better palates in the world than mine out there. I just really enjoyed, like I wanted to know everything. I wanted to build the best list in restaurants I could. So I paid attention. I tried to like be engaging and and interact with them when they were telling me information about what they were doing.
Yeah.
And they appreciated it.
Fair.
But it wasn't like, it was as much me trying to be a decent director as them trying to them appreciate what I was doing. Like it wasn't, and I've met people out there with super palates. I don't have one. But like I know enough. And it's like I muscle my way through to figure out, like to get to where I want to get to.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's fair.
I'd say sometimes you have to muscle your way through to get anywhere.
It's true.
Facts.
So
I've been learning more about that in Hollywood.
what?
Like muscling your way to get to a job.
I mean, a lot of it in Hollywood's very practical, like being prepared, knowing the script.
So I've been listening to the Nathan Fillion podcast.
Yeah.
That he does with Alan Tudyk.
I just found out he had one.
It's called Once We Were Spacemen. It's honestly, it's fantastic. I'm hooked. Like I already really like Nathan Fillion, but to hear him and Alan Tudyk like tell stories from Hollywood, like the way in their banter is hilarious. But it's like you listen to some of these guys they're talking to, and I'm like, holy shit! I didn't think it was that bad for certain things, and now like the way it's changing. Like a lot of the times you don't go to a read anymore to get in a job. Like you videotape yourself like on a Zoom call, and then you send that in essentially, and you just kind of hope that you did it.
Then hope you have decent
Yeah,
sound quality.
There's there's no like, oh yeah, now come on down, we'll spend the afternoon reading lines. No, it's like here's 3 lines, work with them, and just send us a video.
It's kind of the same problem as just hiring generally, right? Like everyone's hiring talent. They're looking for the guy.
Yeah.
They're not looking to develop the guy.
No.
They're looking for the person that's already there, which is limiting right out of the gate in my mind. But like you talk to the old actors, the guys now that are dying and been retired for 20 years, and like the process was reading through a script 250 times, giving yourself into an artificial set of circumstances, and then taking notes from the director and changing the things they wanted to change. And now that's not it at all. Like you show up and listen, there may or may not be someone we know. who was trying to be a Hollywood person.
Yeah.
And he was very convinced that his talent was enough. He was never prepared, ever. I'm just so talented. Now, it's not to say he didn't work hard in other ways, but I'm just so talented that, like, eventually someone's going to see it and I'm going to get through. Whereas, like, if I had said something like that to my dad, he would have smacked me. The answer was always preparation, practice, get it right. And when you've got it right, go and execute. And then figure out what you did wrong and practice that. But it wasn't like, you're good enough, just show up and people will realize it. Like, I would never, I mean, I might have heard that from my mom some, never heard that from my dad. Like, it was always, what are you going to do to get better? What are you going to do to prepare? How are you going to be ready when you show up?
So yeah, I like your dad. He gave you like a drive to keep moving forward, to keep pushing. Mine just told me I'd never do anything.
Yeah, that wasn't my dad. Like, my dad was very much like, you're capable of whatever you set your mind to. But like, setting your mind to it also included a lot of fucking sweat.
Prep and work and determination and all those things that go with it.
Yeah.
On top of like, but you can also get there. Yes, that's fair. I like one of Nathan Fillion's best quotes in that thing is like, it's like 2 episodes in or so. He goes, I once got turned down for a Nathan Fillion type role.
Like that's what it said in the notes.
Like they were looking for him and he was like, and they turned me down. Like, how does that fucking happen? Those guys make me laugh so much. I didn't realize when A Knight's Tale came out, right? That came out in 2000.
Yeah.
So Alan Tudyk, he's in the movie, right? They filmed that in Prague in 2000.
Okay.
The fall of communism was in 1990. So he's like, you don't understand. We were in a country that 10 years ago didn't know what to do with itself, and they've just spent the last 10 years drinking beer and partying with no rules. It was amazing.
Dude, I love the Superman clip from behind the scenes. And as much as I hate Superman, the one clip where Alan Tudyk's like, he's a robot, so he's dressed up in the dots and shit.
Yeah, he's got the dots on his face.
Yeah. And he's like, you could give me a name. And Superman's like, 2917's a name. Yeah. And he completely improvs the line. He goes, so's Gary. And the dude playing Superman like cannot hold it together, like just loses his mind.
Apparently that's pretty much just like Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Like apparently that's all he does is just like improv and laugh and make people laugh, and that's like what he's just expert at, which is funny. But hearing them talk about like things that you wouldn't like, it's funny because they're always like, all right, we're gonna talk about Firefly. And that lasts for maybe 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden this tangent shows up. And that's like the episode is like they just go down this rabbit hole of other stories to tell, and it's so fucking funny listening to them tell these stories. Like Alan was like, because turns out Alan Tudyk is from Texas, and so when they were talking to one of the guys from A Knight's Tale, and he's like, I mean, and then there was Alan when we first met him. Here's this Texas guy just pretending to be Welsh, wearing a cowboy hat, and we just knew that we were gonna have to take the piss out of him the whole time. You're just like, oh man, like that's the funny part of Hollywood that I really enjoy listening to. It's like all the stories, that people like make fun of and tell jokes and do all the fun stuff. But it's like you hear the other parts of Hollywood, and you're like, I don't think I could put up with that. Like Nathan Fillion was broke. He did soap operas. That's how he got his big start, right?
Yeah.
And then he infamously went to Two Guys, a Girl, and Pizza Place. That's like where he came from. And he's like, but before I got there, like the leaving soap operas to move to LA to become an actor, I was out of work for a year, like just trying to get my way into anything that they would let me into. And it's like, geez, I can't imagine that now, where they're so picky on certain things. Like I bet there are people who are legitimately been out of work for like 2-3 years. Like that just can't get anywhere because it's like,
that's a good chunk of them.
We have to fulfill this role or this need, and it's so. I was watching a movie.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but it's like we need to check this box. Like there were people that weren't even open for casting because they didn't look the right way.
You don't look the role,
and I think we all know what that means.
Yep.
At least in the last 10 years.
But I watched a movie. It's called Rebel Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Don Johnson in it.
I never watched it, but
I've seen the clips, right? Like, and you know, the like TikToks, whatever, is always like the really good parts of the movie. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'll watch that. It looks kind of like I like Don Johnson. You know, he's playing a bad guy. I like John Johnston as a bad guy. It's kind of funny. That movie is 2.5 hours long, and it could have been probably an hour and 45 minutes. It is so slow for these huge chunks, and then there's like 2 or 3 seconds of action. And the main guy is supposed to be this like badass Marine, right? And they're like making fun of his like acronym for his job, which is like MCMAP, and they're like, oh, I guess it means he works with maps. Like he's not harmful in any way, and it stands for like martial arts practice like dude for the Marine Corps. Like he teaches martial arts, and so I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be like part kung fu movie, part cop movie. No, there was no. Like, the dude gives a couple of good monologues to, like, Don Johnson. And that's about it. And then there's one action sequence that actually plays out in the movie, and he just does his best to do, like, non-lethal to every single one of these guys. And I'm like, first of all, if you think that dude wouldn't be just fucking murking guys, this is terribly written.
Outside your mind.
This is terrible. And it's just like, I had hopes.
I mean, you're like,
I had hopes.
He's a Marine. This is a group of people that in combat one time were investigated for murking people at point blank range because they were getting too many headshots.
Yeah, because they were using ACOGs and they were too good. So they were like, take them off.
Yeah. It was Battle of Fallujah.
Go back to Iron Sights. And they were still murking people, but it wasn't as good. It's like, dude, first of all, if you know that, and then you watch this guy show up, you're like, first of all, like these guys are fucking with him badly. And there's clearly like a level of corruption throughout the city, right? Instantaneously, that dude would have been like, oh, it's time to play guerrilla warfare tactics. Like it would have been a fucking bloodbath, and it's not. It's terribly just like, well, we could have, but nah, we're good. And I'm just like, disappointed. Disappointing. Why? Apparently that new Alan Richardson movie, that the guy who plays Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Apparently that new war movie he did is basically just Predator, but with a big robot.
Okay.
People are like 50-50. They're like,
so mixture of Terminator and.
Yeah.
Did you see what Henry Cavill went through for Warhammer?
No.
So apparently after The Witcher, he was done. And he had some sort of final cut.
Yeah.
So like they went through it, like the script, and he was like, nah, fam. And sent them annotated versions of the notes and started went through like 6,000 lines of dialogue.
Wow.
To make sure that it was consistent.
Wow. That's impressive. He's in a new movie coming out soon. Did you guys see the trailer for that? In the Gray?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Look, trailers these days really sell you on a movie. I've noticed that. Like I watch a trailer and I'm like, that looks pretty good. And then I watch the movie and I'm like, where the fuck was all that shit from the trailer? What happened? This sucks. What happened? But apparently it's like him and it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be like these kind of. It's actually funny because I'll be honest with you, Jake Gyllenhaal reminds me of you.
How's that?
I'll show you the trailer when we're done here, so you can watch the line. The line is pretty much like I was like, "That's Lane right there." But it looks fun. It looks like it's going to be action packed and kind of like a buddy cop military movie. It looks funny, but I'm also like, okay, so did you just show me all the good parts, and there's going to be 2 hours of fucking boring bits in between this? Like,
I think they've basically canceled all of the Star Wars movies that aren't in the can.
Thank God.
All of the Star Wars projects that aren't in the can.
Good.
Disney came out and said, we are going to approach this in a new era, which I think means all of this stuff stemming from the sequel trilogy is done. Thank the Lord. Also, though, Star Trek, like there's nothing in production for Star Trek.
Yeah, this is the first time in 10 years there's not, which, if I'm being fair, as a fan, we've heard this before. Legitimately, when they canceled Enterprise, we were like, "Oh, okay, so now we're."
Well, I think Kurtzman is done.
Yeah, I think so.
After Starfleet Academy.
I honestly think the only person that should be put in charge these days is Jonathan Frakes
Or the one dude.
or Terry Metalis,
Yeah.
the guy who did Picard season 3, because legitimately you can tell that he loves. Like I think.
Wait, who's the guy that's like the keeper of the encyclopedia?
Michael Okuda and his wife.
What if he was?
He died.
Oh, did he?
Otherwise, look, you can tell when he stopped being around.
Okay.
Because clearly that's why now we all have these videos out, and like there's videos people like, well, it's kind of breaking canon. They've retconned some of these things. I'm like, yeah, you know why? Because the keeper of the secrets and the knowledge is no longer there. You need that guy.
Yeah, especially for something like Star Trek.
Yeah, well, yeah, like Game of Thrones, right? Remember, they got to a point where they were like, we have outpaced the book.
Well, they were off book by like season 2.
Yeah, but apparently they went to George Martin and they were like, hey, we have people who have jobs who cannot wait for you to finish the fucking book. What do we do? And he basically like gave them a roadmap on a napkin and was like, okay, so here's what you're going to do. Here's where you're going to need to be.
But then they ignored it.
Yeah, so they followed it for a little while, and then when he was kind of like, well, you guys could probably figure it out because you're not listening really anyway, so just go ahead and do yours. We won't care about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, even then, even when you have like the keeper of the sea, you need to hold that guy in a position of being like, hey.
Well, but you also need to be engaged. Where I think the Star Trek guy was engaged, I don't think George R.R. Martin gave a shit.
Let's be fair. Michael Okuda built half of what you see on that show. Like, he's the reason Next Generation looks the way it does, because he built painstakingly every panel. It was like, yes, this is what that button means. And you're like, who the fuck is this guy? Who?
Yeah.
Where did
dude, George R.R. Martin, I think, just gave up.
No, he was in his cottage smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to write the book my way. You're going to do your silly little TV program your way.
Oh, dude, I really like Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
And we still haven't watched it.
There's a great spot at the end where he mentions the Seven Kingdoms and the little kid, like the his protagonist.
Yeah.
Goes, it's 9 kingdoms.
Yeah.
And he goes, what? It's 7 kingdoms. And the kid lists off the 9 kingdoms.
I saw that. Someone was like, it is actually 9. I don't know where the 7 comes from. Everyone's like, yeah, but you wouldn't. That's like counting North Korea. You just don't count it as a country. So
but it's
like,
really entertaining.
No, it's a running joke. It's funny. It should be a running joke for the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that.
I thought it was really good. It was far simpler than Game of Thrones.
I think that's where it lost me too, was like, it got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
When a TV show gets to where you need a whiteboard and string to keep your track of like timelines and people and who murdered who, and I'm like, okay, I can't. I'm good.
They also fell in love with the cliffhanger, and I just have no use for the cliffhanger.
Oh, the cliffhanger.
You shouldn't need it. You should be able to give some closure to a season and still have enough appeal that people come back for the next season.
Yes.
The cliffhanger is just lazy.
We watched 911.
We are familiar with the cliffhanger ending.
Yes.
Religiously, as it's used in 911 almost every fucking episode.
Yeah.
And
it's awful.
We know better by now. We've done like 8 seasons of regular. We've almost finished Lone Star, and every time it pops up, we just go, you useless mother.
Like, you have to give some payoff for the viewer giving them your time.
Well, the funny part is
Giving
there
you
was a
their time.
cliffhanger on season 4, and we haven't watched season 5 until now, and it's been months.
Yeah, but we can't.
But
Yeah.
people
Can't
get
do it.
tired of it. You have to give them some payoff. Like, if you
Yeah.
cliffhanger one thing, you have to pay something else off.
Well,
There's got to be some payoff at the end.
and here's the other part, is that in today's like media digital viewing realm, like the cliffhanger was great when you had to check in every week, right? Like when you were like, oh, I have to wait.
Yeah, but you know what they used to do with cliffhangers in advance?
Let you know what's happening.
Tell you it was a 2-part episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is part 1 of part 2. And you were like, all right, so we know it's going to cliffhanger somewhere. And then when the cliffhanger comes, you're like, well played. Now I'm curious to see what happens. But nowadays we're streaming. Like we all don't watch the show week to week, right? Like we
Yeah.
don't like that's not what we do anymore. Very fair. Rarely people do that now. They wait a couple of episodes and then they're like, cool, like what? There's no point in doing it because you know that someone's just going to stream the next episode. Like
Well, and
I'm already invested in the show.
And cliffhangering a season just pisses people off.
Oh, Burn Notice.
Yeah.
Burn Notice was nefarious for being like 2 because it was the summer break cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I can tell you the season 1. And the season 1 cliffhanger is Mike getting on the truck on the bridge. And then it was like, oh, don't worry. Burn Notice will return for Avengers Doomsday. And you were like, what? Wait a minute. When
Look,
is that happening?
Listen, if you've got a short mid-season break,
yeah.
I'm okay with the cliffhanger there.
But still,
Like going into the holidays, but like you paid off all the episodes leading into it,
Mhm.
and then you if traditional TV schedule, you cliffhanger it going into December, and then everyone's off work, and then the next episode comes back middle January.
Yeah.
Right? You've got a short payoff, and then you pay off the season at the end going into the summer break.
Yeah, but
I will allow that.
They didn't do that.
Because that makes sense.
No, it does. Like the short cliffhanger for like, hey, in 3 months, like when we come back in September, right? Like, because Burn Notice used to like end in June and come back in September. And so it was like, okay, so for the entire summer, you're going to go out, you're going to be in the sun playing around. Like, you're not really going to think about Burn Notice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, fair. And then Burn Notice would come back and you'd be like, oh, all right, cool. Now we're back. This is great. The first episode back from that one is not the greatest because it's kind of lackluster, right? Like he just like kind of meets the people, gets his car shut up, and then all of a sudden he drives back to Miami, and then he's just like, oh, I'm back. And they're like, oh my God, I thought we were never going to see you again. And you're like, yeah, he was gone for like maybe half a day. Like,
Well, also, listen, worse now is like some of the bigger production value stuff, like the Star Wars shows.
the 10 episodes, and then we cliffhanger the 10 episodes
For a year and a half.
we don't know when we're coming back.
Yeah.
And then it's like Andor. Like we really didn't care. Like, because Andor was like, we're gonna be back in 2 years. And it was like, yeah, you're also gonna time jump, so we already don't care. And then when it showed back up, like, okay, good for you. The 10 episode cliffhanger is unnecessary.
I saw something about Ahsoka cliffhangering. I'm like, who fucking cares?
Did it?
I'm like, I don't know. But
I don't remember. I mean,
I saw a YouTube review that it did.
See, I watched it.
And it's going to be like 3 years later.
Yeah, that's just terrible. It's just so shitty. At least if you cliffhanger a movie.
Like, look, they cliffhangered Empire Strikes Back. Partly.
Kind of.
Like they paid off 80% of the movie.
Yeah.
And then cliffhangered Han Solo.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it was still kind of like you could fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it never came back, you would have been like, oh, okay, that's fine. We're okay. But now it's
But they paid off enough that it finished what was going on. Do you
Yeah.
know this person?
I know Priscilla. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm like, you're getting flipped off from the window.
I know, I am.
man.
That's what happens. That's how it
Oh,
works.
she's going to come in.
Oh, here we go.
But when you don't pay off anything and you just cliffhanger the entire series or entire movie, it's just so fucking obnoxious.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
What do you want?
we have things going on.
We do. We
Then
got
close the
fans.
door. Jeez. Jeez. No,
Anyway.
I mean it's in a movie. It's fine because a movie
Part of it, but no, part of it though. But you still have to pay off most of the movie.
But you do most of the time. It's really good. It just leaves you with like, if we get picked up by Hollywood, we may or may not get another movie. I'm okay with that.
I'm not amazingly okay with that.
No, like Expendables kind of cliffhangers.
Kind of, but
You fulfill your role,
but it
and then-
wasn't really a serious part of the plot line.
Well, no, I don't think any of them. I think the main issue of a cliffhanger is being like, we are going to milk this tit for as much as we can get out of it.
Yeah.
If they pick us up, if we're successful, it's never ever written to be like, yeah, no, that's going to be really good. You know who does that? Christopher Nolan.
Did he really cliffhanger any of the Batmans though?
No,
No.
Batman doesn't
He
cliffhanger.
paid him off completely.
Inception doesn't cliffhanger. right?
Yeah.
Tenet does a cliffhanger, really, because you can just watch it over again. But
Yeah.
that one kind of cheats. But again, those are movies that they don't cliffhanger. No, I don't, because Batman just ends as Batman being Batman.
Yeah.
You're like, we could tell 100 Batman movies, we could tell one Batman movie. We don't really care. Well, granted,
Fair.
well, actually, no. You know what? Actually,
Wait, hold
hang
on.
He did actually.
Where?
He it's funny you bring up because I just watched all 3 of these.
Oh,
He does at the end of the first one.
The card.
But
It's a whole separate storyline.
No, it is. But he kind of he does it in a way where it's like it's kind of a cliffhanger, but it's not.
It's really just a clue.
Yeah, because he's
like it's a roadmap.
He's like, we'll pick up the regular criminals, but there are also going to be freaks now.
Yeah.
By the way, here's the calling card of the freak that we probably are going to set up for the next movie. And you were like, yeah, okay, I'll buy that.
I mean, it's not entirely a cliffhanger because all of the movie was paid off. And they just introduced you into the second film.
They were just like, we might do a second one.
It's a little bit different.
If we can afford the $500 million schedule, we can probably do this again. Sure, we'll come back.
But I mean, some of the greatest sequels came after movies that were completely paid off. The Godfather was completely paid off at the end.
I don't think they were thinking about 2-parters in the
No. Fair point. But like The Godfather Part 2 is every bit the movie as The Godfather Part 1.
That's true. And it doesn't really feel like a cliffhanger. It just feels like the next chapter.
Yeah.
It really should be called The Godfather, the next chapter. Because it's not really like a cliffhanger sequel. It's just it's a standalone movie. Like 2 is really a standalone movie. They just so happen to be chronologically together.
Blended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts. No. Lord of the Rings.
Lord
of the Rings, that was a fucking
I just think it's such lazy fucking writing.
No, it is. It is lazy. It's 100% lazy. We could have cut the fat and told you a precision story to get you there, and instead we were like, we kept in that 30-minute scene.
I will give you the Lord of the Rings. However, the Lord of the Rings also ends about where the books end.
No, they do a good proper because the book actually cliffhangers.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of choice there.
You're kind of like, and that's the end of the page. Shit. Yeah. Should we start the next one? No. That's another movie. Oh, okay, we're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll write another book before we get there.
Well, conveniently, he was already dead by the time they did the Lord of the Rings.
What? No, what?
The books were long done.
Spoiler alert! Don't tell people that. Next, you're gonna tell me the Beatles don't tour anymore either.
Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? I seriously got shit. We can talk about Four Roses and Gallo for a second.
Because you think that this is the next comeback.
I think Gallo is going to slaughter it with Four Roses.
Because they're going to appreciate the brand that they bought and then actually put the work into improving it, not just putting it under their umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, for a bunch of reasons, right? Like, and mind you, Gallo has long been focused on value brands, right? The stuff that's $10 and under.
Night Train.
But the stuff they've done, like they've moved into premium wines and they've done a fairly good job. Like I was as anti as anybody when they bought Louis Martini in Napa, when they finally got a foothold in Napa, and everyone's like, what did we let happen right now?
Yeah.
Right? But they've done a pretty good job. Their premium wines are real wines now.
Yeah.
They've bought a couple of companies. They've done it right. They bought Orin Swift. They're letting Dave Finney still make the wine. Like he's still their head winemaker. They're not really interfering. They're giving him marketing tools and distribution avenues that he didn't have before because almost no one that's not called Southern or RNDC, but RNDC's dying, now Reyes, has the distribution avenues that Gallo has.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the largest producer of wine in the world, and they're getting close with spirits.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, they have tools. But their spirits brands have done very well. They're a marketing behemoth. They're not, I mean, they're a business, they're trying to make money, but they're not trying to rip people off. Like they're not trying to sell a $300 bottle that's only worth $150, Sazerac. Yeah.
So
I think Four Roses, they have the benefit with Four Roses. They bought a ton of really good juice.
Yeah.
Like mountains of quality whiskey.
They basically bought it in its entirety.
Yes.
Right? Like the juice, the factory, the name, everything.
So they're going to take it. They're going to re-engineer LEs. They're going to give the people that are producing the whiskey more tools, and they are a marketing giant.
So does this, but like, do you think that if this investment that they've made goes well, does that open the door for them to then start picking off the other people
Eventually,
that are having.
I mean, they
these-
absolutely will give them the opportunity,
okay.
but they don't seem to do it. Like they haven't had a lot of missteps where they tried to grow too fast. They're not publicly traded; they're privately owned.
But they're also not like hostile takeover. Like
No, not generally.
they're not like railroading companies just to get the name and be like,
No,
we'll
they're
do it
just going in
ourselves."
and making really good offers,
Hmm.
and people are going, "Yeah, we'll take that."
Hmm.
But they also don't report to shareholders. They don't have a quarterly report. I mean, I'm sure they do internally, but it's not like, oh, if it doesn't meet these standards on the investor call, our stock price is going to tank.
Hmm.
They're not publicly traded. They answer to themselves alone.
Okay. But this is their first big whiskey name.
No, well, their first really big. I mean, Four Roses is one of the big five.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a big.
They owned Horse Soldier before that.
I'm not. That's the one.
Horse Soldier is the one started by the Green Beret guys.
That's okay. Yeah.
And they're doing very well. Like all of a sudden, you're seeing it everywhere. Their distribution's better.
Mm.
Their prices are fairer.
Yeah.
I think they're going.
How-
I think the whiskey market is going to have some really real challenges going up against a private company owning a product as large as Four Roses.
Well, how long have they owned the Green Beret one?
Not that long, maybe
Okay.
2-3 years.
So we don't know like if they've had.
But
a
they
substantial
also
effect
Horse
for that
Soldier
one?
was I think Horse Soldier is an NDP,
Okay.
a non-distiller producer.
Oh, okay.
So they were buying a company, a brand that had a bunch of sourced juice.
Oh.
The difference is Four Roses has a bunch of juice that they distilled themselves
Okay.
that is, by most accounts, incredible.
Do you think they're going to bring in other juices from outside to bring into Four Roses, or just keep it the same?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually, I don't like Gallo, if they're going to do something else in whiskey, I think they're going to try and make Four Roses again. And if they want to do something else, I think they're going to buy somebody else.
Okay.
But so this is the kind of model you want to hear someone buying a company for.
Yeah, it turns out, and listen, I worked for Gallo. I badmouthed Gallo in wine to no end in my early food and beverage career.
Fair.
They seem to be doing it basically right.
I mean, it sounds good. Like for what we know, it sounds like that's exactly what you want a big company to come in and be like, hey, everyone's keeping their job. We like the work you do. We just want to help you improve the building. We want you to take the brand from where it is, keep it the same. Everyone knows and loves it. And we're going to help you make it better. Not like we know more about whiskey than you and we're going to fire everybody and do it ourselves.
No, I mean, I don't think they would say that to a company like Four Roses. The people that work at Four Roses, I mean, Four Roses is like Brown Forman, and that there are probably people working in that distillery who've been working for the distillery for 25 years and whose parents worked for the distillery and retired there. Like it's one of those companies.
So, I mean, if you do it wrong, someone's just going to throw a Molotov Four Rose cocktail.
Well, no, but I mean, I think like
Fuck
what
you,
they
Gallo.
what they've been doing more recently, and the only real example I have this is Orin Swift Wines, is going in and saying, we have certain goals that we expect you to meet.
Right.
However, we want to know how you want to get there using our tools.
Okay. Yeah.
So they let them save face, essentially.
Well, not that, but like with
Well, not even saving face. Dave Finney is one of the most celebrated winemakers in the Napa Valley. They walked in and went, "You're Dave Finney, and we get it. Here's a contract for you to stay on as our head winemaker. Make your wine. We're just going to help you get it out to more places.
Yeah,
and we're going to get you better contracts on vineyards."
It's like, like if you ran like a little knick-knack shop, right? And, you took boxes to the post office once a week, and then FedEx came in and was like, so we're just going to come to you. You box up the product. We'll make sure it goes anywhere you want it. We now have a huge network of like they're coming in and basically being like, here's our resources. Use them.
Okay.
Have at it.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it's one of those situations where they're like, you're currently in 35 markets. We're in 435 markets. Where would you like to put your wine?
I don't think we can make that much. Honestly, like if you're a small time person, this is the kind of phone call you'd want.
But they're not coming
Right.
in because, again, they're not answering to growth numbers on an annual projection, on a quarterly basis to investor calls,
Right.
right? Like they don't have that responsibility because they're not publicly traded. So they're not forcing quality to diminish, to increase production, to make sure that you're selling this much wine by this date. They can have far more reasonable goals and try to maintain quality.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm curious to see how this works. Like I would like to know, like to keep my eye on Four Roses now for the next year or so and kind of see what happens.
My guess is we're going to see a really big push on their shelf line product, which is the yellow label.
Yeah.
It is being like on premise, a lot of people's well whiskeys. You're going to see a lot of like displays in grocery stores. You're also going to see a big push on their batched products, like the small batch. And then you're going to see like a big focus on their limited editions. Like their limited editions will get marketed. They might expand a little bit, but mostly they're just going to focus on, they're going to let them create what will probably be one of the best LEs in the market moving forward.
That's true. And I forgot because, you have a sales rep now everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's like, this is in your catalog now, go do something with it. Now that person can go to places that were like, well, we'd like to do business with you, but you guys really offer whiskey. And it's like, well, my friend, let me tell you something. I have Four Roses now. And they're going to be like, oh, tell me more. And then that guy's like, don't worry, I'm going to come out here. I'm going to build this nice display at the end cap of your Rayleighs. Don't even worry about it. Done.
Dude, on topic from whiskey companies buying and selling, off topic from Four Roses. Uncle Nearest story just gets worse.
How?
Apparently,
it's not possible.
The receiver, because it's in receivership, so there is a receiver who's responsible for sorting out the company, figuring out where the money's going, where their debts are, where their liabilities are, what their contracts entail.
Yeah.
Vaughn Weaver, who is was the CEO and the founder of Uncle Nearest, apparently got like a $20 million loan from Jay-Z and then hid it from the receiver. Like this person's a forensic accountant. You didn't think they were going to find that?
Oh, that's so good.
They are so massive.
They're going to write a movie about this.
All that juice is going to get sold off to somebody. They're not going to be a company. At this point, I don't think anybody even wants the brand. No. They're going to sell the whiskey at 25 cents, 22 cents on the dollar to whoever.
So this is our chance to buy a barrel because it's going to be dirt cheap.
This is your chance to buy 1,000 barrels if you want it.
Pennies on the dollar, boys. Let's go. We're going to stock up on some.
Apparently, the receiver, the last time they were in court, told the judge under oath that he had no offers at 30 cents on the dollar for their juice.
Ouch.
That's rough.
That's brutal.
That's worse than brutal. Yeah. That's you want to know how not to do things. That.
Yeah. Well, but by all accounts, their juice is pretty good. Like we have a bottle back there, a barrel pick that's very good.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's good whiskey, but they've just fucking soiled that product so much.
We're gonna have to hide the label now. We're gonna have to like put a little sticker over it,
right?
We're gonna have to claim it's something else.
No, I think James and the guys will still drink it.
Fair enough.
But they're fucked.
I mean,
they're so massively fucked.
I mean,
Casey, we should probably get a barrel. We can store it in your shed.
That's what I'm
you can
saying,
go through
man.
some cycling.
we can get a barrel for like $200. We'll be fine. Free shipping too, because they can't afford to charge for shipping.
It's gonna be bad.
I'm excited to see the fall of this. It's funny. It's like the rise of one company and the fall of another. You get to watch them both at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of whiskey companies going under right now. The Craft and the NDPs. And
I think people are just done.
The people that have an avenue for distribution and not like an avenue for self-distribution, essentially. Like the Bourbon Junkies started a company and it's going to do well for a while. Their viewership's falling off like everybody else's. Not as severely, But they're still, when they release bottles, they're still selling out. It's taken longer, but they're still getting rid of their product.
Yeah.
But like some of the people that were doing barrel picks and the big YouTube channels, they're releasing, a barrel pick of X, and then they're trying to figure out where to dump the last 40 bottles out of 170 bottles.
Ooh.
Oh man, it's crazy out there.
I mean, it's just a culling of the herd. Like, it's the people that are doing it right and the people that have either built like a reputation on quality or a reputation based on a distribution channel that they have will do well.
Mm-hmm.
Some companies are going to have their pricing's going to fall back. I saw for a while the McKenna, but the 10-year bottle bond, which is also a Heaven Hill product, was going for $100. And I saw it for $60 today on a shelf.
Wow.
So prices are starting to fall back a little bit. The really good stuff from Buffalo Trace would take a lot longer to fall off, although less if they start tanking their product for massive distribution. But
do you think
it's definitely a culling of the herd?
Yeah.
You think the small companies like the one down there?
Right?
Do you think? No.
Oh, Minden Mill?
Yeah, Minden Mill, or like not even that, like Minden Meat. They pick up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but have you seen how much of his barrel picks sit on the shelf now?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, he's got a lot of inventory that's going to take him a lot longer to move than he thought it would.
Yeah.
Well, and this is a general business problem too, right? Is that there's sort of this been for the past like 5-6 years, right? The prices have been consistently going up, but the quality's not changed at all.
Or gone down.
Right? And so all of a sudden you're like, now you're sitting there and you're like, what are we paying this for? Like this, this used to be $5. Now it's $15. What the fuck? It's the same shit.
3 years ago, it was no question. I was buying every allocation that was given to me for a month.
Yeah.
And now I'm just letting them sit. I just don't need them.
No. That's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Nevada's starting to feel that gas thing.
Yeah.
Because we're getting April 1st officially is the Valero refineries in California will be closed.
Yeah.
Like they've stopped producing for 2 months now, but officially April 1st is the closing day. In the last 2 weeks, or no, 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I don't think we get gas from California.
Nevada got a percentage.
Yeah.
And you can tell because gas went from $3.45 3 weeks ago to $3.85. It's now $4.35.
Yeah.
Like it's going to get bad. And that's in Nevada, where we're the second most expensive gas in the country. I don't even know how the people in California are going to start dealing with this.
They're going to throw a massive tantrum.
Those prices are going to go
$6-7.
I think they are. I think they really are going to be like $7 per gallon.
I think that they might already be there.
I don't think they're there yet. I think in town here it's in the mid $5s. But every week we get closer to that officially being like run out of like stock and supply and not doing anything. I think we're going to get worse.
Yeah, Newsom shit that bed pretty bad.
Why did we shut down the refineries?
So here's the thing, though, Lane, is I wanted to ask you a question. Can the governor use like his powers to like put that oil thing on hold? Like, can he like? I guess
I don't know. I don't know what
is that like a thing. Like,
I don't know what authority the California Constitution gives him in that situation.
Because it's just that they require you to have that special gas.
Well, they have a bigger problem in that they have a bunch of archaic regulations that have existed for 25 years.
Right.
And they've just been getting worse. Like they had a completely different gas than what the rest of the country was getting.
That's what I mean, because they have that regulation that specifically requires you to have that certain chemical in it, which nobody makes except for like 2 places other than we did. And
but they also have restrictions on the refineries and how the refineries operate, the mechanics of the refinery, how they expand, how they retool. They have limitations on the oil industry in California across the board that are more prohibitive than anywhere else in the country. So they haven't like retooled, they haven't expanded, they haven't upgraded. They've basically been frozen in time for 25 years. Turns out you were getting worse gas with this chemical.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like it's not actually really doing anything good.
No, I mean, take out the chemical. Like before they added the chemical, it was worse gas than the rest of the country was getting.
Oh, okay. So it's better.
And then they had the chemical put in. No, it's still worse. It just has the chemical in it.
Oh,
because their refineries haven't been retooled ever.
I got you. So it would make more sense to just retool the factory.
Yeah, but they're 25 years behind that. You know how expensive it would be at this point?
Well,
it'd be like one of these it'd be like this casino trying to remodel now after not investing in infrastructure for 20 years almost, 15 years.
Okay. That makes sense.
Like all these costs have built up and it becomes super prohibitive.
But that's I guess the answer is that the governor can't like executive order something.
I don't know what emergency authority he has under the state constitution of California.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that. Like if I'm running for governor.
But would he, even if he could?
Well, see, I don't think he would, but I think if I was running for governor, a guaranteed victory is like the first thing I'm gonna do when I come in is this, and this to help the fuel problem. I think you win automatically.
I mean, I think unfortunately it's got to be more than that. Like you have to, because one way or another, gas prices are going to go up, right? Yes. Either you're importing it from somewhere, or you're retooling all these refineries, and they're just going to pass that cost along to the pump,
right?
So, and the time, it's going to take time regardless. And I don't know what that time frame would be, but the only way to do it and it be meaningful to the customer, to the California driver, would be to, on some level, subsidize these refineries retooling and upgrading.
Okay.
And that's a hard sell with the state of mind of the average Californian.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's a hard sell until gas is $10 a gallon.
Yeah,
and then
but at $10 a gallon, you're already 5-6 years behind the curve.
True.
Like just to retool.
Because they're not doing it now.
Yeah,
those two are going to sit empty and not do anything. Everyone else is thinking about moving their factory refineries to a state that's much more friendly.
Well, in California, because of their prohibitions on so many different parts of production of gas, can't get gas from the rest of the country. Like they can't get gas from Texas. They have to import it from another country.
I was about to say, I think it only comes from like South Korea and
they literally have to import it across an ocean. They can't ship it from 1,200 miles away.
So are we going to see like gas lines again? Like people can only fill up on certain days of the week like it was in the 70s? Like is that what's going to happen?
There for sure.
That's wild, dude. That's crazy that we'd allow that to happen. I mean, I don't care. It just affects me a little bit in Nevada because we got like 30% of our gas from California.
I mean, it affects me a little bit in that like I serve the tourist industry.
Well, and there you go. That tourism, people don't like to go places with gas expensive.
No.
And if gas gets prohibitively expensive, like if you're choosing between filling up your tank or putting food on your table,
the food on the table.
The food on the table is going to win almost every time. Like you're not going to go on vacation.
Yeah, you're basically shrinking the area from where your population comes to hang out at your resort.
That's
like, I don't know where the lines are now, but and you're not talking about the super wealthy people in the Bay Area. You might still get Sacramento. You might stop getting Chico. You might stop getting Stockton.
Yeah, that because those lines just get smaller and smaller.
Yeah, the circle just starts to restrict.
But that's not just our little town. I mean, that's the other towns, right? Like,
it's everywhere.
That's all of the whole state now becomes prohibitively hard to travel across. And given the size of the state, that becomes problematic.
Yeah, like all of a sudden you're giving up your annual, 4-day weekend in Shasta or whatever.
Yeah,
well, and you're also now not driving to Vegas.
Well, how's that work for the shipping of booze as well from there?
I mean, I think diesel will be okay.
I also like commercial companies looking for transport will raise prices to like pass on the cost of a gallon, but they won't stop shipping.
Right.
But they have another problem in that, like, if all of a sudden I see less traffic in the resort, I'm just not buying as much.
Fair.
Right.
But I was also thinking about like tractors and all that for farming on the vineyards and all that.
Oh, I mean,
The vineyard. Well, the wine industry has other problems. The wine industry's dying.
Yeah.
Fair.
But the cost of goods in California will probably start to reflect harder to get fuel. I mean, it's just a natural and think about how dry it's been.
Yeah.
We're back in the drought, boys. It's election year.
We're not back. They haven't announced it yet.
We're back in the drought. Don't even worry about it.
We won't be back in the drought until September.
I mean, we saw the snow this year.
But again, wait, hold on. But what did I tell you about California and droughts?
Yeah, we're either in a drought or we're just coming out of a drought.
We're going into a drought or we're coming out of a drought.
And
we just came out of a drought.
Yeah,
which means we are
going back into a drought.
Yes,
it just conveniently falls on the time that we have governor elections. I think it's a political scam. I don't actually think we've ever gotten out of drought. It's wild.
I mean, there are parts of California that have had water moratoriums since the 50s.
Yeah, I know that.
Moratoriums.
You can't build a house and get water rights for your house.
Oh, got it.
Unless you want to pay a lot of money.
Well, like the guy at Pebble, and this was 2001. One of the big investment bank CEOs was building a house at Pebble. And to get the water rights for his house because of its size, he had to buy and tear down 5 other houses.
Ooh. It's a lot of money.
It's like here, you want to build somewhere. They're like, yeah, we'll give us back some land. You're like, okay.
Well, if you want to build a commercial property,
yeah.
Well, that's what Edgewood did for the hotel.
Yeah. Just you can have that back. It's fine. We don't care.
They literally bought rundown motels, tore them down and donated the land.
I'm like, you have it. It's all you. We don't want it.
Yeah, we just want the building, like the square footage and the water rights.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's gonna turn into Escape from LA real quick.
I mean, it's already been like that for a little while.
Mad Max and the
It's gonna get worse.
They're gonna change the Inuit Dome to the Thunderdome. That's what's gonna.
All right, what's the final ranking on these whiskeys, Casey?
2-1-3.
I was gonna go 2-3-1. That was but that's just because I know I'm smoking. Like my problem is that I can't really give the Weller a fair shot if I wasn't.
3 got worse when I switched to the Dark Star.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it get bitter?
There's a bitterness and an off taste to it now.
In 3?
Yeah.
In
the Willet.
Yeah, I think I'm going straight down the line. I'm going 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
The Weller, that funky note started to go away as I smoked more cigar.
Yeah.
I think the Weller is the best whiskey of the 3, comfortably.
What do you think number 2 is?
I don't know. 2 is very familiar to me for some reason.
Of course, we've had
a bunch
all
of it.
These.
No, but I think we've had a bunch of 2. There's something about it that just makes me go, you know what? I'm going to say 1792.
No,
it's sharper than that.
Jack Daniels?
No.
Rare character?
No.
All right, what do we got?
Laramie Barrel Proof B5-23.
Larceny.
Oh,
we had a larceny in there.
Oh yeah, Larceny.
Oh.
There it is. I can't
Yeah,
read that.
it didn't stand up to the Weller.
I mean, Larceny's good.
But I think it's better than the Willet.
Yeah, I would take the Larceny over the Willet.
I just think with the cigar, the Larceny was working out for me.
Well, and the Larceny, even though it's weeded, because we've done it a couple times now in here, for whatever reason, the Larceny stands up better. I think it's the proof. You don't get as much of that funky note.
It kind of burns off the note.
Yeah,
the proof. So it's good.
You don't get that funky wheat note in the Larceny.
Larceny's a good cigar smoker weeder.
Yeah,
yes,
because it cheats.
Yeah,
and that's what we appreciate about it.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about tonight?
Not that I can think of.
No, I think that's it.
You guys are good.
We're good.
All right. The 150th episode of the Big Ash live stream. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.
Woohoo!